Dr. Joe back again, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the 5-gallon spill kit, or I should say your response to a 5-gallon spill. It'll enable you to respond to 5 gallons of something hazardous going out into the environment. This particular kit is complete with an item called a sock. They have the ability to wrap around a pipe or a drum to provide a dam that will soak up any kind of liquid that hits it. This particular sock has a material in it that is universal, which means it'll absorb oil, anything that is oil-based, or anything that's water-based. So any glycol that's used for antifreeze, windshield solvent, any kind of liquid at all. Also contained in this kit, in addition to socks, are spill pads. Spill pads are specially treated with a surfactant or a surface active agent that's dry that enables it to absorb any kind of universal fluid, oil, water, solvents, and these will not float, these will sink. So in a setting where there's a lake or something, they will not float, but the oil base or the oil pads will float. Inside this pad is a heavy-duty yellow hazardous waste plastic bag. When these are contaminated, they should not be just thrown in the dumpster. They should be put in the bag and disposed of properly. And then also instructions. Good idea to read the instructions before the spill, not during the spill, but there are instructions here nevertheless. And then to protect you from the hazard, there are nitrile gloves as well. We wanted to do a demonstration of what these spill kits were capable of doing. Now, I'm going to unpack the kit, and of course, this would be done with some enthusiasm in the time of a spill, so you can just consider that we're doing this in slow motion, okay? And obviously, the first response is to dam the liquid as it moves downhill. Okay, so you can see very clearly how it dams. And since we overshot, there you go. So we have the pad absorbing it. And once again, these are universal pads, universal socks that will absorb anything that's water-based or oil-based. This also would be equally useful for kerosene. As you can see, it absorbs magnificently. And that would work equally as well with oil. But once again, I'll caution you that if you have something going into a lake or a spill basin, you want to make sure that if it's oil, that it would be oil only, so it would not sink into the retention pond. One of the things that the EPA and OSHA are looking for is you having a plan in place to respond to a hazard on site. And that plan includes training and a means to respond to that hazard to both the environment and to the people that are involved on the site of the spill. The most effective way to do that is to have a spill kit.